All right, you guys, it's time to talk holiday. Many of us will be celebrating downsized Thanksgivings this year with a lot fewer people and a lot more leftovers. So we need to make sure everything we're serving up is just as delicious as the next day, that is. So our girl Sheila Watko is showing us a recipe that works as a side dish for a smaller Thanksgiving and holds up great as leftovers.
Hey Anya, for a downsized Thanksgiving, chef and author of the Dude Diet, Serena suggests a turkey breast instead of a full turkey, or trying something like individual fillets instead of a beef tenderloin. She taught me one of her all-time favorite fall recipes, butternut squash cheesy rice, which is very easy to adapt. I made a vegetarian version. It's also low maintenance for a stressful year. You can substitute whatever's left on the store shelves and what you have in the house, plus it only tastes better when you reheat it.
We're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the pan. We need 1 small yellow onion that's minced and then 5 minced garlic cloves. Don't be afraid of 5 garlic cloves. It's really not that garlicky. Once the onions are soft, you want to add your sausage into the mix if you're using it. So we need 1½ cup of short grain brown rice and then 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're not going pumpkin spice here, but we are adding that warm fall flavor. We need 4 cups of vegetable broth. So I want you to carefully add all of the butternut squash. You want about 6 to 8 fresh sage leaves. So I'm going to add 3 sprigs of thyme. Once it's at a simmer, we want to pop our lid on, and this is going to cook for 35 minutes. Once you fish out the herbs, you're going to take your spatula and you're going to give everything a good stir. Some of the butternut squash is going to break down, and that's a good thing. You can also just press down on a few of the cubes. We're adding a cup of fontina cheese, which is sort of creamy and has this beautiful nutty flavor with a slight sweetness. And then Parmesan cheese, which is going to add really good savory flavor as well. It's a little bit sharper. 2 cheeses are always better than 1. And now comes the most important part. Before we serve this, which is something that you always want to do with every recipe before you serve it either to yourself or others, is give it a taste.
Oh my God, it's really good. The cheese is...
Isn't it so good?
Yeah.
It's like take superhuman restraint not to just eat it directly from the pot. And this is something that can be reheated really easily as well. So if you ever want to reheat, just add an extra splash of broth into the mix and just rewarm it over medium low if you have leftovers, which you probably will. Look how beautiful! Twins! Cheers!
Cheers!
Make the things that you love. Recipes are really easy to cut in half, and I think we really need comfort more than ever, so there's no need to completely scrap your favorite Thanksgiving dishes. Just cut the recipes in half and then embrace leftovers.
That was so much fun, and I can confirm that the leftovers are definitely delicious. And listen, if Serena can teach me to cook, anyone can make this recipe. We've got Serena's butternut squash cheesy rice recipe, plus information about her Zoom cooking classes if you're looking to develop your skills in the kitchen. All of that in the Philly Live section of NBC10.com or the NBC10 app. Anya, I'm going to send it back to you.
Hopefully you're going to send that rice back to me too, Sheila. Thank you. Looks good.